Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack who was determined to achieve great things in life. Jack worked hard day and night, studying and practicing his craft, but success always seemed to elude him. One day, Jack heard about a wise old man who lived in a nearby village. The old man was said to have the secret to success, and Jack was eager to learn it. Jack traveled to the village and found the old man sitting under a tree. Jack approached him and asked, "Sir, can you teach me the secret to success?" The old man smiled and said, "Of course, my son. But first, I want you to do something for me. Take this bucket and fill it with water from the river." Jack was puzzled, but he took the bucket and went to the river. He filled the bucket with water and brought it back to the old man. The old man said, "Good. Now, I want you to carry this bucket of water to the other side of the village and back, without spilling a single drop." Jack was surprised. "But sir, that's impossible. The water will spill on the way." The old man nodded. "Yes, it's not easy, but that's the secret to success. You must have a clear goal, a steady hand, and the determination to keep going even when things get difficult." Jack realized the wisdom in the old man's words. He understood that success was not just about achieving goals, but also about the journey and the determination to keep going. From that day on, Jack worked hard and persevered through the challenges. He didn't let setbacks discourage him, and he kept his focus on his goals. Years went by, and Jack became a successful businessman. He had achieved the success he had always dreamed of, but he never forgot the old man's lesson. One day, Jack saw a young man struggling with a heavy load. The young man was about to give up, but Jack approached him and offered to help. The young man was grateful and said, "Thank you, sir. How did you become so successful?" Jack smiled and said, "The secret to success is simple. You must have a clear goal, a steady hand, and the determination to keep going even when things get difficult." The young man was inspired by Jack's words and decided to follow his advice. He worked hard and persevered through the challenges, and eventually, he too achieved success. Years later, the old man passed away, but his wisdom lived on. People continued to seek his advice, and they always remembered the lesson of the bucket of water. The lesson was simple yet powerful. Success was not just about achieving goals, but also about the journey and the determination to keep going even when things get difficult. Jack knew that the old man's wisdom had changed his life, and he was grateful for the lessons he had learned. He continued to share the secret to success with others, knowing that it would inspire and motivate them to achieve their dreams. In the end, Jack realized that the true secret to success was not just about achieving his own goals, but also about helping others achieve theirs. He knew that by sharing the old man's wisdom, he could make a positive impact on the world and inspire others to reach for the stars.